And welcome back, fellow tourists and vacationers, to Let's Play Silent Hill. Last time, we went through Midwich Elementary School in the vain hope that Cheryl was there, but sadly she was not. We got into a fight with a giant lizard, and after that woke up in the school's basement, upon which we heard some church bells, and now we're heading to that church. Presumably somebody has to be ringing those bells, and we don't really have any other leads at the moment. To that end, we have gone through Kim Gordon's humble Silent Hill abode, but we will be leaving now and freeing it of white male corporate oppression so we can get about our business. Let's, go now. Let's see. I believe we just have to hang a left and... Nope, we gotta hang a right. I always forget which direction I have to go when leaving this house, and I don't want to waste time checking the map too much. That's slow. So we want to leave the house, taking a right. Then, when we get to the next intersection, then we hang a left. You might get chased down by an aerial screamer leaving the house, but it's pretty inconsistent about that. Hey, health drink on the bench. I will take it. Love bench health drinks. It's gonna be all nasty and warm. I'm not exactly sure what the health drink is supposed to be. I've always assumed that it's just some kind of protein drink. Oh, hey! Bleh. Man, get dinged in the head. If I can grab these bullets in the trash. Let me just see how my health is doing. We got nudged a couple times by the lizard. We're doing fine. I'm so tempted to shoot that thing, but whenever you shoot the aerial screamers, they just fly right out of there, and they only have to go like a few feet to be outside of Harry's effective range, and then he starts missing shots like crazy. Here we got a doggy. We don't care about the doggy. What I want to draw attention to is that there's a chainsaw store here, or I guess just a general lumber store, and chainsaw on display, but since it's a display model, there's no gasoline in it. We can't use it. Shame, though. It'd be cool to use a chainsaw on things, but that is just not an available option. Anyway, now that we're on this street, we just have to head straight down, and then we will be able to reach Balkan Church. Not this building right here, but it should just be right past this intersection. I was already, the guide that I followed when I was playing through this game, and yep, we're right here, remarked on how the streets are abnormally wide for a small town like Silent Hill.
Were you ringing that bell?
I've been expecting you. It was foretold by gyromancy.
What are you talking about?
I knew you'd come. You want the girl, right?
The girl? You're talking about Cheryl.
I see everything.
You know something. Tell me.
Stay back. Nothing is to be gained from floundering about at random. You must follow the path. The path of the hermit concealed by Flauros.
What? What are you talking about?
Here, the Flauros, a cage of peace. It can break through the walls of darkness and counteract the wrath of the underworld. These will help you. Make haste to the hospital before it's too late.
Wait! Don't go yet.
Perhaps I'm a bit judgmental, but that lady kinda seems like a few cards short of a full deck, shall we say. Not so sure about this Flauros being the Cage of Peace. Isn't Flauros the Duke of Hell? Whatever, we'll take it anyway. It's on top of the thing we actually need to grab, the key to the drawbridge. If we try to go past the church, we will come across a drawbridge leading into Silent Hill shopping district, but it is pulled up. Conveniently, the key to said bridge is in here. That woman spewed out a bunch of various things. You may be wondering what kind of form of divination gyromancy is. Gyromancy is a form of divination where you rotate in circles in order to tell the future. Yeah, I'm not really... I'm not really sure how effective that actually is or how you're supposed to get anything from it, but whatever. Apparently she's able to just spin around and figure things out. Coming over this way, we got a groaner in front of the gas station. We're just going to take this guy out real quick. Stay down, doggy. And head in here. That said, you would expect the auto shop or gas station to have some gas for you, but sadly, no, we cannot get any gas here. What we can get is some handgun bullets. We have a presumably working car, but Harry has no interest in this one. I guess he can't figure out how to get the garage open. He doesn't want to crash through it. He doesn't have a key. So, we still have no driving within the streets of Silent Hill. Darn. Apparently it was Super Tuesday when all this stuff went down. Heading over this way, we're actually going to have a couple items that are easy to miss. Just take down the groaner real quick. You don't need a bullet, it can give you a... Oof. Yeah, sometimes your stomps and your kicks, they can whiff, and that is super annoying when they do, because that's a few seconds wasted. But heading over here, there is some shotgun ammo. And some handgun bullets. Now, you can actually use the shotgun pretty freely if you so desire. It's going to be a while before we have another boss fight I want to use it on, and there's only one boss fight in the future that I actually really care to use it on. That we need, just to be safe, like 12 shotgun shells for. So as long as we have that in store, otherwise we can actually use it pretty freely, and I probably will use it a couple times in the upcoming area, which we're actually taking that woman's advice, and we're going to the hospital, because it's not like we got any other leads, really. She did seem to know about Cheryl, though, so there has to be some stock in what she's telling us, assuming she isn't just jerking us around. She has to be aware of some things, though, if she knows that we're looking for a little girl. Coming into the bridge control tower, this lower room does not have the bridge control, but it does have a rock drill in it. Once again, though, this is a device with no gasoline, so it is not anything we can use. Man, where can we get some gas? I would have thought we would have found some at the gas station, but sadly, no. At least not any in a container we could use. Heading into the drawbridge control here, you get another notepad. Jeez, there was one in the gas station, too. There's just so many. And we get a shopping district map. Now, shopping district is probably one of the most under-realized areas in Silent Hill. Despite all of the locations that look like they might have something in them, there's surprisingly few things you can do in the shopping district, actually. There is one major side area you can go into. Then there's just the places you need to go to, really. Alright, so hopefully I'm standing in front of this right. Yes, okay. That drawbridge control can be a little finicky to get in front of, because sometimes you'll just bump into it, Harry will go right past it, he's not facing it, can't get the key in, and that is annoying. But we did not have that issue this time, so let's bring down the drawbridge and get over it. Alright. So, drawbridge, going across it, actually transitions us into the brand new area. As soon as the game loads. This game has not exactly the worst load times I've ever seen, but usually like 3 to 4 seconds going into new areas. One thing to note when we get into the shopping district is we've got a new enemy type to watch out for, and much like the aerial screamer, they're not particularly dangerous, they're just very, very annoying. We'll be seeing them, actually right away, just past this aerial screamer. See these little abstract monkey men. These are the rompers. Rompers, as you can see, leap around, and they will chase Harry to the ends of the earth. They can follow you incredible distances, but unlike the aerial screamers, they're actually slightly slower than Harry, so it's pretty easy to outrun them. If they should tackle you, they throw you to the ground to bite you, and that does remarkably little damage. It mostly just wastes a bunch of time. Inside the police station, we have a whole bunch of ammo here. Shotgun shells, 2 packs of handgun bullets right here. If I can go forward a little bit. One thing that's not commonly known about it is that if you forgot to pick up the shopping district map inside the bridge control tower, you can actually find a copy of it on the walls in the police station. Additionally, if you failed to pick up the shotgun in the school, which would have made the Split Lizard a lot more difficult, but if you failed to pick up the shotgun in the school, you'd be able to find another one in here. We don't need to worry about that, though. Other than the ammo, 2 packs of shotgun shells and 3 packs of handgun bullets, nice stuff. There's a couple of memos we can find here. Let's see here. Coroner Seals called. Officer Gucci, sorry, is unlikely to be murdered. He apparently died naturally, but medical records show Officer Gucci had no prior symptoms of heart disease. Suspect assassination, maybe? Somebody spiked a drink of his? Product only available in selected areas of Silent Hill. Raw material is White Claudia, plant peculiar. I think they mean particular to the region. Manufactured here? Dealer equals manufacturer? Looks like before Silent Hill became a ghost town, the police squad had some investigations going on to potential assassination of an officer and drug distribution in Silent Hill. So, Sleepy Little Mountain resort town, maybe not as on the up and up as it would like people to think. One more thing about rompers is that they're actually surprisingly weak. They're not very resistant to gunfire. It only takes like 4 handgun shells to drop them, after which, of course, you can kick them like anything else. Take a few more to put down when they're on the ground, but yeah, they're not that much of a resource to shoot. It's just very difficult to fight them without taking damage in return, so I'd really advise against it. Here we are at Alchemilla Hospital, so let's go in the gate, and you immediately want to break right as soon as you get in here, because there's a bunch of groaners in the courtyard. You'll almost certainly get mauled a little bit if you stop to try and fight those things, which is why I'd only recommend doing it if you are on a 10-star run. Oh, did you guys hear a gunshot? Yeesh, what the heck was that? Sounds like it came from in this room right here. Let's go on in.
Hold it! Stop! Don't shoot! Wait! I'm not here to fight. My name is Harry Mason. I'm in town on vacation.
Thank God, another human being.
Do you work here?
I'm Dr. Michael Kaufman. I work at this hospital.
So maybe you can tell me what's going on.
I really can't say. I was taking a nap in the staff room. When I woke up, it was like this. Everyone seems to have disappeared. And it's snowing out, this time of year. Something's gone seriously wrong. Did you see those monsters? Have you ever seen such aberrations? Ever even heard of such things? You and I both know creatures like that don't exist.
Yeah. Have you seen a little girl anywhere? I'm looking for my daughter. She's only 7, short, black hair.
She's missing. I'm sorry. But with all those monsters around, I highly doubt that she's... Sorry, I didn't mean to alarm you. Your wife, she's here with you?
She died 4 years ago. Now it's just me and my daughter.
I see. I'm sorry. Well, I'd better be going. I can't just sit around here doing nothing.
So long. Good luck out there.
Oof, there was quite a bit to take in from that scene. First off, that was Dr. Michael Kaufman. As you can see, gun safety is not exactly his top priority. Harry is very lucky that that revolver was off to the right a little bit, or we might have had a game prematurely end here. Not so sure about his claims that he doesn't know what's going on. I can't really imagine why he'd have a gun in the hospital, just for the sake of it, but whatever. His reference to it snowing out is one of the few references, or probably one of the only references actually in the game, that the snow is incredibly out of season, because this is supposed to be, I think the game takes place in August. In the movie, which is roughly an adaptation of this game with a bunch of major changes and additions from Silent Hill 2 that don't really fit in, but whatever. In the movie, the snow, instead of just being supernatural weather phenomena, was justified as being an rain of ash from a coal fire, which has led to the misconception that it's also ash in this game, which, as far as I know, there is no evidence supporting that, and I don't think the characters would be dumb enough to mistake ash for snow, so I don't think that's the case in this game. We went through one of the medicine rooms to come back around to the desk to get a first aid kit and the map of the hospital. Those double doors to the left of the examination room when we head out, those are locked, so we need to go through the examination room to get past them, since one of the connecting medicine rooms goes past it. The hospital, I've always found this to be one of the creepier sections of the game, because there's actually no, well, okay, not quite, but there's almost no enemies in this section. All the doors are locked, it's completely abandoned. And there's just this really creepy sounds and music going on, and I think it's a really good example of daytime horror. Over here in this room, we get quite possibly the most useless map in the game, the hospital basement map. I have no idea why this wasn't just a part of the regular hospital map. The hospital basement only has 4 rooms in it. Right now, we can only access one of them, and while there is more to the hospital basement than what the map shows us, it's actually not on the map, so yeah. It's the one map when I'm doing speed clears of the game I usually just completely skip grabbing. We do need to go past it, though, because inside this meeting room, there is a key to the hospital basement, so I'm gonna go together, I suppose. Heading over here, find a small kitchen area. I guess this is where they prepare meals for people in hospice. And plastic bottle. Not sure what we could use this for, but Harry wants to take it, so whatever. I think I misused the term hospice there. I think hospice is when people are being cared for out of their home. Phone is out, as we could probably expect. And going into this room here, looks like someone's torn this room apart. Don't think monsters would care to actually break apart everything, but books scatter everywhere. That shelf has been thrown open, and what is this stuff? Harry suspects that it was pulled out one of these drawers and smashed on the ground. Well, we did pick up that plastic bottle, so you know what? Let's take some of this stuff for later. I can't imagine the game would draw our attention to it if it was useless. Alright, so, heading past here, we find some vending machines. Oh man, they got my favorite, cold cola. But I'm guessing Harry doesn't have any change on him. Oh, it just doesn't work. Well, let's take the elevator and explore the rest of this place. Power must be out. At least, I hope so. Well, we did get a basement key, so let's head into the basement. Alright, heading down into the basement. Fortunately, we don't need 2 keys to get into here. We get just the only handful of enemies inside the hospital, which is just a couple of creepers. Well, 3 creepers. We'll take these guys out. And all of these doors are jammed, save for this one right here. Yeah, and the music gets really creepy here. This is the in-house generator. Powers elevators, ICUs, and operating rooms only. It seems oddly selective. You'd think it would just power the whole place. Well, we just need the elevator, so I guess that's neither here nor there. Once we power the generator, we hear what sounds like a monster roaring. Yeesh, these guys respawn quick. Alright. But now we can get on the elevators. So we've already checked out the first floor as much as we can. So let's get up to the second floor. Okay. Nice little relaxing elevator ride. No soothing music though. Lock is jammed. That's strange. Well, maybe we can find something on the third floor. Perhaps a stairwell that'll allow us to get down to the second floor. Alright, heading on up there. And you can skip the elevator ride sequence. Okay, let's go on to the third floor. Jammed? What the heck? Where did we go? Let's get back down to the first floor. Maybe I missed something. What? That button wasn't there before, was it? Well, we don't really have anywhere else to go, so let's go to the fourth floor. Well, we've made it to the 4th floor, and it looks like the hospital's seen better days. Looks like the elevator's out. Is it just me, or did we see something? It looked like that girl that we saw at the school was going into, that sign looked like it said antique shop. Well, heading into here, all these doors are jammed, and the door behind us, if we go to check it, that, of course, locked. So, looks like we're trapped on the 4th floor for now. Let's keep going, though. Maybe we can find a way out of here. And our patience was rewarded. The door locks behind us once again, but we did find a stairwell. Looks like there are a couple bathrooms on here. Unfortunately, these locks are jammed. Yeah, no room on the 4th floor is accessible. But now, we have entered the Nightmare Hospital. And now that we're in the Nightmare Hospital, we actually do have quite a few enemies to come into contact with. Specifically, demonic nurses. These lovely ladies are, unfortunately, under the control of some kind of parasite. As you can see, it gives them a bit of a hunchback. So, we've just got to give them the old-fashioned cure of a handful of bullets. Those blue nurses, the nurses come in two varieties, blue nurses and green nurses, as we're seeing right here. Green nurses take about 8 bullets to put down, between 8 and 9, or rather, they can, I should say 7 and 8, and sometimes they take the 9th bullet to kill. Blue nurses are extremely random. They have very wildly varying health pools. I've seen them die in as little as 3 bullets. Most of them take around 6 bullets or so, and sometimes they're just as durable as green nurses. Not sure what the deal is with that. There are a bunch of rooms for us to go into on the 3rd floor. Only a handful of them are actually critical to go into. Hey, it looks like there's a VCR player here. We'll have to keep that in mind for later if we find any tapes. Here we've got a notepad and some shotgun shells. Always good to grab a handful of those. Going into here. Bird cage. No bird in it. Not really sure what the deal is with this. Oh, in that one room with the health drink, there was also a steel plate on the wall. You can examine that, but there is also nothing you can do with it. This will just lead us back into the stairwell. Let's check out this bathroom here. Some kind of plate. Plate of the turtle. A mock turtle, huh? Sounds a little familiar, but I'm not sure. Hey. Yeah, a lot of the rooms in the hospital will occasionally play creepy noises. Now, these double doors are not actually locked, but for some reason, there is a linen room, and although it's referred to as a linen room, there's just a bunch of dryers in it, and no linen stored or anything. You can go around that door through this linen room. I feel like originally that door was supposed to be locked from the other side, and you had to go through the linen room instead, but maybe that got changed. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. So, let's just take out some of these nurses. Alright, don't want her harassing us. Nurses do respawn pretty frequently, though, so don't expect them to stay down for long. Inside this storage room here, get a first aid kit, always handy. Hey, what's that? A blood pack. Can't imagine what we'd need that for, but the game lets us collect it, so may as well. And some handgun bullets. We're gonna need a lot of handgun bullets. There's gonna be a lot of shooting in this place. Okay. With that grabbed, we do need the blood pack. It is critical that you grab that blood pack. We will not be able to complete this area without it, so be sure to grab the blood pack. Take out this blue nurse here. Yeah, see, like, the first blue nurse took, like, 7 bullets. That one only took, like, 4. Yeah, it's just weird how random their durability is. Plate of the cat. Square yellow plate with a picture of a Cheshire cat. I think I'm starting to catch the theming of these plates we're grabbing. No idea what we're supposed to do with them, though. Let's see, this door is jammed. Alright, let's open this up and get out into the elevator. So, if we go to the 2nd floor, we'll find that the double doors leading into it are locked, so we need to go there through the stairwell, but we can get to the 1st floor just fine, because there's no double doors to worry about. We don't want to go to the basement yet. We need some items before we go in there. Alright, coming down here. Funnily enough, if you check this vending machine on the left, health drink. Health drink. And health drink. And there are 3 health drinks only for us to grab from that. Yeah, for some reason, the dingy, broken vending machine in the other world, that is the one that actually has some usable items in it for you. I always thought that was a little amusing. Hey, we got doctors. Well, doctor, time to put you down. Okay. Heading into this room here. Yeesh, man. So many things just slamming. Everything is so rickety in this place. Find another plate. Plate of the Queen. I shouldn't have to explain what that relates to. Whoa, hey. Back up, Doc. And we'll give him a kick for good measure. Once again, we can head into the kitchen, although there is nothing critical in here. What there is a doctor, who we will just put down immediately. Okay. And then we can grab a health drink. No other items located in here, so let's just get on out. As soon as I can make it to the door. Camera was switching a little bit there, so I was not doing so hot on maneuvering. Every other room on the first floor is either locked or has nothing in it, so we will just continue on to the second floor. Let's get up there. There was a doctor over there, but he was not in the way, so he shall be spared. Although, arguably, if I did shoot him, I'd probably be putting him out of his misery. Can't imagine being some kind of parasitic zombie inside the other world is exactly a desirable fate. Ma'am, you need to go down. Yeah, see, she was just as durable as a green nurse. What do we got here? The Grim Reaper's list, eh? Oh, I can't even imagine what the heck this is for. Yeah, probably nothing. Alright, let's head on down to the end of the hallway there. Hey! Ma'am, you need to go down? And just another kick for good measure. Huh, another piece of slate here, but this one doesn't have anything on it. Alright, going into this room here. You guys hear something? I mean, besides the radio. Oh, whoa, hey, whoa. Those things don't look so friendly, but they seem to be interested in that pile of blood. I wonder. Hey, you like a little fresher one? This one's been stored and preserved. As a matter of fact, it does. It's convenient, because there is something behind it for us. Let's just grab the Plate of the Hatter. Once again, I shouldn't have to explain the theming on that one. I'm pretty sure everyone knows what that one. Alright, heading back in, there's one more room to check out in this hallway. Let's see, got another blue nurse here. We'll just back up and take her down. There we go. And here we get a lighter. I always thought this was kind of a weird thing to have to pick up, because he already had a lighter in the game's opening, but now he doesn't. He needs to grab one. I feel like that's a bit of a continuity error, Team Silent. Nah, I don't put that much thought into it. Yeah, what's this? Clouds flowing over a hill, sky on a sunny day, tangerines that are bitter, lucky four-leaf clover, violets in the garden, dandelions along a path, unavoidable sleeping time, liquid flowing from a slashed wrist. Well, that little thing turned macabre towards the end, but it is also related to the door here. As you can see, we've got a door with a sequence of plates on it and 4 indentations to insert some more. And, of course, we have to put in those plates, and it goes around clockwise. So first we had the sky on a sunny day. Got to insert our plate. As you can see, the Alice in Wonderland theming actually does not really mean too much to how this puzzle is. It's related specifically to the colors. It wasn't until Silent Hill 3 where they expected you to be a serious literature buff to solve the hardest versions of their puzzles. Alright, but that was Dandelions on the Path, 4-leaf clover for the Hatter, and of course, Blood Red Queen. She is the liquid flowing from a slashed wrist. There we go. Not a terribly difficult puzzle. Okay, hey. Too close, man. Okay. Going into this next room here, and let's just take stock of our ammo. Okay, yeah, we've got plenty of bullets. We can shoot most everything in this place. But I'm going to equip the shotgun going into this room, just because we find ourselves flanked, and I would like to take this lady out immediately. And just give her a kick. Oh, no, she's already dead. And we'll head into this room here. Ma'am. 2 shotgun blasts at point-blank range will just kill any nurse or doctor in this place, so if you want to take these guys out quickly, that is the way to go. Alright, now that we've done that, I'll get my handgun back out. Like I said, we do want to conserve some shotgun ammunition, but for these situations where I'm surrounded or I really want to quickly take out the enemies before they get a chance to swipe me, I feel like it's fair game to use it. Alright, there's a few more rooms we need to check out here. First off, we need to get this distilled disinfecting alcohol, sorry. There's another nurse in there, but we can just ignore her. There's no other items to grab, so no need to worry about her. Take this nurse down. And we will take this one down as well. Okay. One more room to check out here. This room at the end, pretty easy to miss. You might assume that the door is broken if you aren't just obsessively checking everything. This one has a first aid kit for us. Very nice. Alright, but we've got the lighter, the disinfecting alcohol, and the most important thing we got was the basement storeroom key, so now we can access the rest of the basement. However, this video's been running kind of long, so let's go back to the 3rd floor and use that notepad to save our progress. Alright. Now that we've unlocked all the doors leading to the elevators, we can just take those to get to our destinations. We can also take the elevator directly to the basement, so no need to worry about a locked door there. We can get around this nurse, no problem. Let's go back through these double doors. As I said, they are not locked at all, so I'm not really sure what the purpose of the linen room was. But hey, alright, this is the birdcage room. I'm sorry. Not mean to disturb you, empty birdcage. Alright, here we are at the notepad, so let's open up the notepad, open up our saves, and create a brand new save inside room 302. Hey, wait a second. I do have to wonder if that's legitimately a callback in that game. Whatever. That's neither here nor there. As always, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you next time where we finish up our business at Alchemilla Hospital and see why that crazy lady directed us here. As always, I hope you enjoyed watching. I think I said that twice. Yeah, whatever, you get my meaning. See you next time!